Alright, I wanted to talk to you guys about Litecoin. Now, with Litecoin, this is their pattern over the last month when you look at it. And as Litecoin's going up, right now, their circulation, they have around 68 million coins in circulation. Their total to be produced is around 84 million. Now, you can compare that to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's only looking at 21 million, where they're going to top out at. So with Litecoin, one of the important things to note is with them producing 84 million and them being at 68, that means there's only 15 million left. A big key note on this is if they go on a run, the last time they were high was on May 17th. So you might see this push up to about $280, I would think, at least by the end of the year. And it's because there's only 5 million left to mine until their next block half. And an important key note on block halves is that when the event happens, they're going to go from, their block will reduce from 12.5 to 6.25. So when you look at that, when they're expected to do their next half, being where we are in 2021, their next halving will be in 2023, around August of 2023, which is why I'm making this video. So you have almost 2 years, and you're going to see the next block half, which then it will be reduced. Litecoin is supposed to be mined out completely in 120 years, around like 2140, 2142. Their block sequencing will stop. So with them, they have a high num rate. And when you look at their hash rate at 326, they definitely have potential as far as they have a higher quantity than Bitcoin does. And they're definitely one that can compete as far as Ethereum and Bitcoin go. I put Litecoin up there with them as having major potential. If you go back and look at their low on March 19th in 2020, and then you start to look at their resistance thresholds to reclimb, if you bought in 2020, then you have really solid gains right now. If you go back and look at 2019, I noticed in September 2019, that's when you had the shadow bank collapse, but in June of 2019, I noticed that they started playing like the stock market when like the indexes hit. It brought out a good viewpoint of the range and where they're going. So you step back and look 4 years back in December, and then you look at where their high has been. Now you have to think that by 2022, they're definitely going to be back around that $300 to $500 range. And as they climb up, I suspect that by 2022, they'll be around $500. They're one that may be predicted that, by 2025, they could be a $2,500 to $3,500 investment per coin, because by the time they mine in 2023 and go to the next blocking half, they're gonna be at like 72, so they'll only have like 12 left. So if you figure now, you got to break that down over the next 120 years. So the more that halves and the more those reduce, the higher the price of this coin will start to surge as it builds up. So the demand on it right now, to get in on it, I think now is the time to buy. You get into 2022, and then you go through the blocking half in 2023, and by the time you hit 2025, you're going to see Litecoin be at the price of where Ethereum is. So this was one that I thought is very interesting. It has some, and when I look at across and I look at resistance thresholds, it has different resistant thresholds to break and go through. So I still think that there will probably be maybe like 5 more good buying points before it breaks to the point where it starts to get up there. So if you get in on it now, you have that potential to possibly get a 10 times, 20 times gain on this over the next 4 years. Remember, everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do all your research. Make sure you check your charts and thoroughly go through, and don't base your investments off a YouTube video. Thanks for watching.